Morning students, and welcome back to Relief Tutorials. In the previous lecture we discussed about how we can write the chemical equations to represent the chemical reactions. We have seen some important conditions to represent. All the reactants should be represented in its molecular formula. On the left hand side of arrow we represent reactants, so the simple format of any chemical reaction is like this. Reactants represents products. Reactants should be always represented in their molecular form, as well as same for the products. Secondly, we can represent their physical states. For solid it is S, for liquid it is L, for gaseous it is G, and for aqueous solution it is AQ. Important or necessary chemical factors should be represented, like temperature, pressure, presence of catalyst, presence of promotional substance, or we can say promoters, also should be mentioned very well. Then we have seen that chemical equation must be balanced. Balanced means total number of atoms of all the reactants on the left hand side should be equal to total number of atoms on the right hand side. So today's topic is how to balance the chemical equation. Let us discuss this with the help of examples. Let us start with the simple one. First example, if I say like this, that hydrogen reacts with oxygen gives to water. So the molecular formula of hydrogen is H2, reacts with oxygen, so molecular formula of oxygen is O2, gives to water, molecular formula of water is H2O. If you represent their physical states, H2 is in gaseous state and oxygen also in the gaseous state, and the product water obtained in liquid state. Okay, now if you see the number of atoms, let us focus on the balancing. Number of atoms of hydrogens are 2 on the left hand side. Total reactants, if you see, let us start with the basic steps. Total number of reactants are 2. One is hydrogen, another is oxygen. On the left hand side there are 2 hydrogen atoms. On the right hand side there are how many hydrogen atoms? We can see it is 2. Number of atoms on the left hand side of oxygen is 2 here, and here number of atoms here of oxygen is 1. So this is unbalanced number of atoms. We have to make them balanced. For that, what we can do? Here is 1 oxygen, here is only 1 molecule of water. If you imagine another molecule of water, means another H2O, then how many oxygen you can see in 2 molecules? It will be 2. Okay, so to represent the number of molecules we have to write one number here. So this 2 means 2 molecules of H2O. Okay, so we don't have to write 2 separate H2O like this. Okay, ignore it. 2 means 2 molecules of H2O. So if you see there are how many oxygens now? It is 2. But at the same time if you see hydrogens, it is 2, 2s are 4. Oxygen are balanced now because there is 2, but now hydrogen become unbalanced. So there are 4 hydrogens you can see here. So on the left hand side, here is only 2 hydrogen. So if you multiply this number by 2, number of hydrogens now become 4. So now you compare. This was the initial situation. Now finally, how many hydrogens are here? 2 2s are 4. How many oxygens are here? It is 2. How many hydrogens are here now? 2 2s are 4. And how many oxygens are here? It is 2. So now these numbers are balanced. So this is balanced chemical equation. One more type. Let us again the same reaction. H2 plus O2 gives to H2O. 2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen. 2 oxygen and 1 oxygen. In this method what we have done? We have multiplied this 1 to 2. So make it 2. Oxygen is balanced by multiplying this number by 2. The whole molecule is represented again. Here one more way we can balance it. Hydrogen 2, hydrogen 2. Oxygen 1, oxygen 2. Can we make these oxygen as 1? We cannot write in place of O2, O. We cannot write the equation like this. Is it right? No, this is wrong. Because as per the rules, every reactants and product must be represented in their molecular form, and the molecular form of oxygen is O2. Okay, so this is not the way. Then how can we make this O2 as 1? If you see right now there is 1 here. So 1 2s are 2. But if you write half here, then what is the multiplication of half into 2? Mathematically, half into 2. So 2 cancel. What left here? Only 1. So only 1 oxygen is left. Okay, so H2, half O2 means 1 O, and here is 1 O. So this way also we can balance the equation by multiplying this number by with half. So H2O, finally it is 1, and here is also 1. So what does it mean? It means this is the half molecule. What we are representing there, this is nothing but the half molecule of oxygen. 1 molecule of oxygen means O2. 1 molecule of oxygen contains 2 oxygens, and half molecule will contain 1. So, but we cannot write O single like this. We have to represent it by like this. This means 2 atoms and this means 1 atom. Okay. Let us take one more example. Let us say magnesium ribbon, when burnt in presence of oxygen, it gives magnesium oxide. So here the reaction is occurring between magnesium ribbon. When burnt in presence of oxygen, it forms MgO. So the question here is sometimes that how can you know that magnesium when reacts with oxygen it forms MgO? So for that you remember the ions you have studied in 9th standard. Here magnesium ion is Mg2 plus and oxygen ion is O2 minus. So look at this, the charges are balanced. See, if they are balanced, 1 atom of each reacts and magnesium oxide is obtained. So this is the product. Now calculate how many magnesiums are here. This is the second example we are taking. Magnesium 1, magnesium 1. O2, O1. So we have to make it 2. So we can multiply this number by 2. So now these are 2 oxygens, but at the same time magnesiums are also 2, because these 2 will be multiplied to both the atoms. So magnesium 2, so here is magnesium 1, so you can write 2 and the equation is balanced. Recheck it. How many magnesium atoms are here? 2. Magnesium 2. O2, O2. But one more method, magnesium Mg plus O2 gives to MgO. One more method by which we can balance it. Magnesium 1, magnesium 1. O2, O1. In the previously we have make O2 here by writing 2. But if you multiply half here, then what it will? half of O2 means 1 O. So magnesium 1, O1, magnesium 1, O1, balance. So both are the correct way to represent. Sometimes students ask me that if we write the equation, balanced equation like this, our school teacher is not allowing this method. Then what you can do? For example, you are balancing the equation by this method and now you want the answer like this only. Then what? Look at this. What is in the denominator here? 2. Okay, so denominator is 2, so you can multiply the whole equation by 2, mathematical operation. Now if you multiply the whole equation by 2, why we are doing this? We are trying to remove this 2 from here. So now the whole equation will be multiplied by 2. So if you multiply 2 here, it will be 2 mg. If you multiply 2 here, 2 cancel, 1 O2 gives 2. If you multiply 2 here, it will be 2 MgO, same as previous method. Okay, so whatever the method you like, you can follow. Third example, let us say sodium reacts with chlorine, gives to common salt, means sodium chloride. So representation of sodium is Na plus chlorine Cl2 gives to sodium chloride. Now what will be the formula of sodium chloride? Then what will be the reaction between Na and Cl? Sodium ion Na plus, Cl ion Cl minus. It is 1 plus 1 minus, both the charges are balanced, so 1 atom of each will form NaCl. So the product formula is NaCl. Okay, now balancing. Let us see how many sodium atoms are here. 1. Here also 1. How many are for chlorine here? 2. So here 1. How many chlorine here? 1. So how to make it 2? Multiplying this number by 2. So chlorine becomes 2, chlorine here 2 already. Sodium also become 2, so you can write 2 here for balancing the sodium. One more way, Na plus Cl2 gives 2 NaCl again, 1 Na, 1 Na, 2 Cl, 1 Cl. If you multiply this number by half, this Cl become 1, so the equation also get balanced. One more example. Zn plus H2SO4, zinc plus sulfuric acid. Now here what will happen? Zinc will react with H2SO4. So zinc is 2 plus ion and SO4 is 2 minus ion. If you remember, the name of this is sulfate ion. So Zn2 plus SO4, 2 minus, 2 plus 2 minus, both the charges are balanced, so it forms ZnSO4. If the charges are balanced, you just take 1 atom of each, so Zn and SO4 combinedly form ZnSO4. So what will happen here as a product? ZnSO4 is formed and hydrogen gas liberated. So look at this, Zn, how many, now look at this, Zn plus H2SO4 gives 2, ZnSO4 plus H2. Now calculate the number of atoms. Zn1, balanced, so Zn is balanced. H2, so hydrogen is also balanced. Combinedly, if you see SO4, so it is also balanced. So everything is balanced. So the equation is already balanced. Let us see the next example. Fe plus H2O gives to Fe3O4 plus H2. iron plus H2O gives to Fe3O4 plus H2. How many Fe are here? 1. Here Fe is 3, so Fe is not balanced. Let us evaluate first of all. How many H here? 2. Here H, 2, so H is balanced. Okay. How many O here? 1. Here is 4, so O is not balanced. Fe1, Fe3, so if you multiply the number by 3, Fe will be balanced. Okay. O1, O4, so here is only one O, so if you multiply by 4, it will become 4. Okay, so Fe3, Fe3, done. So Fe is balanced now. O4, O4, balanced. But what about hydrogen now? Hydrogen is 2 4s are 8 here now, and here is only 2. So here is 8, here is 2, so how can you make 2 is 8? So I think it's multiplied by 4. So Fe3, Fe3, H8, H8, O4, O4. So the equation is now balanced. In short, you have to take care of each and every type of atom on left hand side as well as on the right hand side, and then you can make it balanced. Let us see number of types of equations you have to perform. Let us see one more example. Just like, do you know petrol, diesel, kerosene, methane, ethane, CNG, which we use in our vehicles? All these are hydrocarbonic fuel. Hydrocarbon fuel. So whenever any type of hydrocarbon fuel, when burnt in presence of oxygen, they always gives fixed products like H2O, CO2 and energy. This is the best example of one of the burning of fuel. That any hydrocarbonic fuel, when burnt in presence of oxygen, it gives fixed products H2O, CO2 and energy. The reaction in which the energy liberate are called as exothermic reactions. So this is the exothermic reaction in which the energy always released. Let us take some examples. Let us say hydrocarbonic fuel as CH4, methane, which we use in CNG. So methane, when burnt in presence of oxygen, it gives same product H2O, CO2 and energy. We are not writing energy because we are focusing on the balancing only right now. Okay, how many C? 1. Here 1. So C is already balanced. H4, H2. So I think H is not balanced. So it is H4 and H2. So we can multiply this number by 2 to make it 4. So now hydrogen is 4, hydrogen is 4. C is 1, C is 1. So C and H both are balanced now. Now only look at the oxygen. So oxygen 2. And here if you see oxygen 2 here and 2 here. So 2 and 2, 4 oxygens are totally here. Totally on the right hand side there are 4 oxygens. And on the left hand side there is only 2. So if you multiply this number by 2, it becomes 4. Okay. So 1C, 1C. Hydrogen 4, hydrogen 4. Oxygen 4, oxygen 2 and 2, 4. Balanced equation this is. One more example in the same hydrocarbon fuel. One more hydrocarbon fuel, ethane gas. chemical formula for ethane is C2H6. Okay, so when it burned again in presence of oxygen, it gives again the same products, H2O plus CO2 and plus again energy. Make it balanced. Look at this, C2. 2 carbons are here and 1 carbon is only here. So 2 carbon and 1 carbon. So if you multiply it by 2, it forms 2 carbon. So carbon will be balanced. What about hydrogen? Hydrogen is 6 here and here is 2. So if you multiply it by 3, it becomes 6. So 6 hydrogen, balanced. What about oxygen? 2 oxygens are here and look at these total oxygens on the right hand side carefully. 3 here, okay, and plus 2 2s are 4. So 3 plus 4, total 7 oxygens are here and here is only 2. So here the question arises that how can we make 2 7? So I think the odd number in the table of 2, there will be no odd number. If you write 3 here, it will be 6. If you write 4 here, it will be 8. But 7 will not be there. So for that, I think we have to make this number as even. Okay, so let's suppose if you are making, see here is 7, you have to make it 8 or 10 or 12 or something like the even number. So if you try to make it odd, even, how can you do that? So here is 3. That is the odd number for oxygen. So if you write here 4, suppose. So if you write here 4, now the oxygen will be 4. 4 here and 2 2s are 4 here. So now it becomes 8. Okay, but how can you make it 8 here? By multiplying by 4. So oxygen seems to be balanced. But one more problem arises at the same time. When you write 4 here, hydrogen will be unbalanced. Hydrogen 4 2s are 8 here and here is 6. So hydrogens here are 6 and here is what? 8. Then how can you make them equal? Another question arises. Okay, so you have to take care of such type of number here that we have to make the oxygen even as well as hydrogen also should be easy to maintain. So if you write 6 here, then what would happen? Repeat of this. Okay, so if you write 6 here, so 6 oxygens are here, 6 here and 2 2s are 4 here. Okay, so 6 and 4, 10. So if you write 5, it will be 5 2s are 10. So oxygen in this way can be balanced. At the same time, one more problem arises. Hydrogen, 6 2s are 12 and here is 6. So here is 12 hydrogen and 6 hydrogen. Can you balance it? Yes, because 6 2s are 12. So if you write 2 here, hydrogen will be balanced. 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12. Done. At the same time, one more problem arises. Carbons. How many carbons you can see here? 2 2s are 4. But look at the carbon here. Carbon is 2 only here. Anyhow, we have balanced oxygen, hydrogen, but the carbon is unbalanced. So carbon 2 2s are 4. So here is only 2. How can we make it 4? By multiplying this number by 4 in place of 2. So now one more problem arises. If you write 4 here, oxygen will be 4 2s are 8 here and 6 here. So 8 and 6 will be 14. So 14 oxygens are here and here 5 2s are 10. So I think we have to remove this 5 and write 7 here. Now recheck every atom here. Carbon 2 2s are 4. Carbon 4, so carbon is balanced. Hydrogen 6 2s are 12. Here also 6 2s are 12. So hydrogen is balanced. Oxygen 7 2s are 14. Oxygen 4 2s are 8 and 6 will be 14. So it is again balanced. So this is the way we can balance the chemical equation. This is somewhat typical type. Whenever you start balancing, use pencils, because number of times you have to re-add the numbers and change the numbers. Okay, I have one more method which makes the balancing very easier in this case. Okay. Ethane was there, C2H6 plus oxygen gives to H2O plus CO2. Same equation, but let us try another way. See, how many carbons are here? 2. Here carbon is 1. So what we have done is 2. So the carbon is balanced. Then we go for hydrogen 6 here. Here is only 2. So you can write 3 and hydrogen is balanced. Now the problem about oxygen. Oxygen here is only 2 and here is 3 and 4, 7. So the question is, here oxygen is 2 and here oxygen are 7. So how can you make 2 7? You can make it by using mathematical properties. See, 2 is here. Which number should be multiplied to 2 so that we get the answer 7? The question is, which number should be multiplied to 2 so that the answer is 7? Because here we have 2 oxygens and we want to make it 7. So one number is that is 7 by 2. So if you multiply this number by 7 by 2, 2 will be cancelled, the answer will be 7. So we can easily make the equation balanced, and that is what, just by writing here 7 by 2 and the equation is balanced. Previously we have done a lot to balance this. Let's compare these two. Okay. We have rechecked the numbers, re-add the numbers, number of things we have done. It was quite difficult to maintain this, but this is very easy way to balance the chemical equation. But as again, some students ask that we are not allowing to do such type of fraction to be multiplied in our school examination, then how can you get the answer which is having no fractions like this? Then what is in the denominator? 2. So multiply the whole equation by 2. So if you multiply the whole equation by 2, look at this. Multiply by 2 here, so it will become what? 2 C2H6 plus 7 by 2, multiply by 2, 2 cancel, 7O2 gives 2, multiply by 2, 6H2O plus multiply by 2, 4CO2. Look at these answer and this answer, both are same. 2, 2, 7, 7, 6, 6, 4, 4. This we obtained by many operations, but here is a simple one. First you balance the equation by multiplying fraction and then multiply the denominator to whole equation, and you can get the answer like this. One more example. And one more hydrocarbonic fuel, it is C3H8 propane gas, multiply by, it reacts with oxygen, so it forms again the same product, CO2 plus H2O. How many C here? 3. Here is only 1, so we can multiply it by 3. So carbon is balanced. Hydrogen 8. Here is only 2, So multiplied by 4, so it forms 8. Here 3 2s are 6 oxygen and 4 here. So totally 10 oxygens are here. Here only 2. So multiply by 5 and it forms 10. Okay. So C3, C3, H8, H8, O10, O6 plus 4, 10. Balanced. Let me give one example to solve by yourself. One more hydrocarbonic fuel, C4H10. The name of that gas is butane, which we use this in LPG gases cylinders, the gas which we use at our home for cooking purpose. So butane, when burnt in presence of oxygen, it forms again CO2 plus H2O. Do it by yourself, and if you find any difficulty, then contact me. One more example. We all are familiar with one of the reaction called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis process, in which carbon dioxide reacts with water to form C6H12O6 glucose, oxygen released, and also water. Now, how can you balance it? Calculate the number of carbon. Carbon 1. Total carbon here is only what? 6. So what we can write? We can write 6 there. So if you write 6, it will be balanced. Carbon is balanced. Now H. How many H here? 2. Here 12 plus 2. So 12 plus 2 will be 14. So if you write 7, it will be balanced. Now O. 6 2s are 12. 12 plus 7, 19 oxygens are here. And here if you see, it is 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 and 1, 9. Okay. So 19 oxygens are here. And here only we are having, make this 19 on the right hand side. See, 7 here and 12, so total 19 oxygens on the left hand side, and on the right hand side 6 plus 2, 8 plus 1, only 9. Okay, so anyhow we have to add 10 oxygens here. If you see, we have, see here in these also there is oxygen, in these also there is oxygen, and this is the lone, means only oxygen. So whatever you want to do, don't disturb these numbers, because if you disturb these numbers, H or C also will be get disturbed, and that are already balanced. H and C are already, so don't disturb them. Whatever you want to do, you do this. 2 is here, we have to add 10 oxygens here, so it will become 19. So if you, this is 2, so if you write 6 here, it will be 6 2s are 12. So 2 already were there, and if you make it 12 means you are adding 10. So now calculate it. It is 6 plus 12, 18, and 18 and 1, 19. So here is the balanced chemical reaction of photosynthesis. Okay, many such examples we can take. For example, carbon monoxide plus hydrogen gives CH3OH. This is the thing but the methanol. How many carbons are here? 1. Here is carbon 1. So carbon is balanced. Oxygen 1. Oxygen 1 balanced. Hydrogen 2. And here is 3 and 1 4. Make it 2 and the equation is balanced. So we have done more than enough examples of balancing. In the next session, we will go through the exercise and some blue color question from your textbook. Till then, keep practicing. Best of luck.